Elara lived where the ancient forest met the whispering sea, a place of salt-kissed air and towering pines. Her small cottage seemed smaller still against the vastness, especially since her grandmother's passing. Loneliness was a quiet companion, a hollow echo in the rooms filled with memories. She found solace only by the shore, watching the endless dance of waves under the moon, sketching fantastical creatures in the damp sand that the tide would gently erase by dawn. Her heart ached for a connection, a sign that magic still breathed in the world, that she wasn't truly alone beneath the immense, star-strewn sky. She longed for something wondrous, something as pure as her grandmother's stories of the old times. One evening, as twilight painted the sky in bruised purples and soft pinks, Elara saw it a glimmer, like captured moonlight moving between the gnarled oaks near the forest's edge. Her breath caught there. Stepping with impossible grace onto the moonlit beach, was a unicorn. Its coat shimmered like fresh snow under the stars, and its single horn spiraled upwards, gleaming with an inner light softer than any candle. But most astonishing was the silence. Its delicate hooves, like polished ivory, touched the sand without a whisper, leaving no trace behind. It moved like a breath, a secret held close by the night. Elara remained frozen, tears welling unbidden, afraid a single sound would shatter the vision. Night after night, Elara returned to her spot on the dunes, wrapped in her grandmother's worn shawl, and night after night, the unicorn came. It never approached directly, but it drew closer, grazing on moonbeam-drenched seagrass or simply standing sentinel, gazing out at the silver path the moon cast upon the water. Its presence was a balm. Elara felt the crushing loneliness lift, replaced by a profound, silent understanding that flowed between them. She spoke softly, telling the unicorn about her day, her memories of her grandmother, her small joys and sorrows. The unicorn listened, its large, liquid eyes reflecting the starlight, offering a comfort deeper than words could ever convey. One night, a storm lashed the coast. Wind howled, and rain drove sideways, stinging Elara's face even beneath her shawl. Driven by a fierce need to know if the unicorn was safe, she stumbled towards their meeting place. There, beneath the relative shelter of a massive, ancient driftwood log, she found it. The unicorn stood, head bowed, its magnificent coat plastered dark against its sides. But it was the leg that made Elara gasp. A deep, angry gash marred its silvery flank, stark against the white, likely from storm-tossed debris. The creature radiated pain, a vulnerability Elara had never sensed before, breaking her heart anew. Without hesitation, Elara approached, moving slowly, her own fear forgotten. She spoke gentle, soothing nonsense words, the way her grandmother used to when she was hurt. Reaching into her pocket, she found the clean handkerchief she always carried and, gathering rainwater in a smooth shell, carefully began to clean the wound. The unicorn flinched but held still, its warm breath misting in the cold air, its trusting gaze fixed on Elara as she worked. A faint, pearlescent glow emanated from the unicorn's horn, mingling with the rain. Where the glow touched the gash, the raw edges seemed to soften, the bleeding slowing as if kissed by moonlight itself. A profound sense of purpose filled Elara, a connection deeper than silence. In the nights that followed, a change blossomed. The unicorn began to walk right up to Elara, resting its majestic head gently in her lap. As she sat on the sand, she would stroke its velvety nose, feeling the incredible softness and the quiet strength beneath. The silent communion was complete. They shared the cool night air, the rhythm of the waves, the vast tapestry of stars above. Elara felt her own hidden wounds, the grief for her grandmother, begin to mend in the unicorn's serene presence. It was as if the creature's silent footsteps trod not just on sand, but on the rough edges of her sorrow, smoothing them away. One unusually warm night, thick with the scent of blooming night jasmine, the unicorn seemed restless. It nuzzled Elara deeply, its eyes holding a message of both gratitude and farewell. It stepped back, then turned towards the forest. As it reached the tree line, it paused and looked back one last time under the full moon. It shone with an ethereal brilliance, its horn a beacon of pure, cool light. Then, it stepped into the shadows between the ancient trees. Not a single twig snapped, not a leaf rustled. It was gone, as silently as it had arrived, leaving only the scent of jasmine and an indelible warmth in Elara's heart. Elara still walked the shore under the stars, but the crushing loneliness never returned. She carried the unicorn's silent gift within her, a deep, abiding peace and the unshakable knowledge that magic, pure and gentle, walked the world sometimes. On the clearest nights, she would imagine seeing a shimmer deep within the forest, or feel a soft, warm breath of air that carried the faintest scent of starlight and sea grass. She knew the unicorn's silent footsteps continued, a guardian spirit moving through the world, leaving traces of wonder and healing in its wake, a reminder that even the deepest solitude can be touched by grace. She would smile, whisper a thank you into the night breeze, and feel profoundly, quietly, loved.